Alright, here it is. Giannetti Martial Arts. Day 1 of construction. A lot of improvements got to be made. A lot of work to do. Bathroom's over there. Stairs to where we can't go. Some storage. This will be our locker room. Don't mind the weight bench. We bought that. Dehumidifier. Start drying out this room. We got the future office. Not my couch. All this stuff will be cleaned out. But we are making move. Didn't get as much painting done as I wanted today, but we got a good amount done. A lot of primer, a lot of game planning. We'll be back tomorrow. Let's keep it moving.
Now this is what you came for. Yo, go boys. Like them socks? Look at the drip. Did you even chew that? Go boys. I'm gonna give you half now, half at the park. How's that? That seem fair? That seem fair to you? Oh, I got my fingers. Oh, you did. Look, you're slobbing on it. Buddy, you gotta chew it. You gotta chew that thing. I know you can smell more of it. Let's go to the park. You go to the park? Stinky?
Go boys. That's it. Your last piece. Alright, we are back for the Skeletor vlog. We got a lot going on. Right now we're gonna make Frazier's breakfast. I'll get you updated with all that. But this is what we whip up for my boy in the mornings. Got one scoop, got Purina 1 for the old dogs. Gotta get the food wet for my mans. My man likes his food mushy. Gross, I know, but he's older, so whatever it is, that's why he likes it. Got these allergy and immune bites, immune support, seasonal allergies, gut health, got it all. A lot of gut health in this diet. We got the joint health, Cosequin, I can open the damn bag. One Cosequin. We got that CBD-MD, Paw CBD. Been using this for a minute. I've done a couple other CBDs. Hold on, gotta do what you gotta do. I've used a couple other CBDs over the years. It seems like this one is his favorite. Ears perk up a little when he sees me grabbing the vial. This is what we stick with. Back to Purina 1. Got the probiotic. Turns out that this is recommended by my vet. I actually found this myself just researching probiotics to help with his gut health. And then when I brought it up to my vet, they were like, oh, you tried Purina? And I was like, actually, that's what we're using. And then to top it all off, because my man is older, he is bored with his food, we've got some organic pumpkin puree. We're not talking about pie filling. I've had a couple people like, oh, you just get the pumpkin pie filling. No, it has all this sugar and shit that dogs shouldn't eat. Just one little fork. Throw that, sprinkle it right on top, mix it all together, get the food all soft. It's definitely a little gross to mix up, but my boy's eating, he's getting his nutrients, staying healthy and staying with us. So, I don't care. And this is all still cheaper than doing those raw diets, which eventually one day when we do add another dog to our family, I think that I probably will do the raw diet. As of right now, wouldn't make any sense to have Frazier switch into a raw diet, especially being about to turn 13, so definitely not doing that. But bone apple tea, dog, voila. I know it doesn't look great, but he loves it. You like that? Go boys. My guy's got a nice little wheelchair. Don't mind me looking beat to shit. I just worked an overnight on the island and I haven't slept yet, so we're just out here doing our best. But I gotta clean up after making that. Put a little tin foil on that pumpkin, throw it back in the fridge. But yeah, so Frazier is now in a wheelchair. A lot of people say it's sad. Sorry. A lot of people say it's sad. Obviously, it is a little bit sad. We always wish the dogs run around on their own. But it's something I said when I was a kid. When I adopted him, everybody's like, oh, his hips are eventually going to go. His hips, his hips, his hips. And I was just like, whatever. I'll be there. I'll get him his wheelchair when he needs it. The time has come. So he's got a wheelchair. It took a little while to get used to. He's just having a hard time with his back legs. Like I said, he's about to turn 13. He's an older guy. So anything we can do to assist with that. As for me to start the day, got some Fairlife chocolate milk, 13 grams of protein. This has been a cheat code for my weight cut and just my diet in general. Pretty polished off this bottle. I just got it not even a week ago. Can't tell if I got bags under my eyes because I'm freaking exhausted or if it's dirt from work. I don't know. But we got a busy day ahead of us. We're gonna head over to the gym. Obviously, we've done some work over there already. Gonna make breakfast. We're gonna get the dog out. So we can go to the bathroom. Like I said, he's older. Been having a hard time with the back legs. We've had some, I don't want to say health scares, some health concerns. And I hate to use the word like a decline, but I've watched him age a little bit more in the last couple weeks. Was convinced we were spending our final hours with him. I think now we're kind of at a new, I don't even know how to say. we've got our new plan. We're at a point where we've got a new routine for him. We get him up, he eats a little bit, we take him out, we bring him in, he devours the rest of the food, and then either he comes out with me for the day or he hangs out in the house. He'll eat his other food a little later than usual. It used to be like 4 o'clock, now we're pushing like 4:30, which will obviously be a pain when I gotta go back to training. We're trying to get back into that routine as far as the feeding goes. But he's a little bit more lethargic. I've had a couple accidents where I went to go shower after work. I get home at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I go shower and he peed in the bed because he can't really get himself off the bed. It's really high up. Now it's just making sure we get him out, and then I can go shower and do whatever. And he's been fine ever since. Hasn't lost like bladder control or anything. He still holds it when we're sitting in the house, so I'm doing all right. But it's gonna be another day at the gym today. Move some stuff over there. Gotta go to Target and get some rug shampoo so I can hit that rug again. And I'm gonna do some work on the floor, game plan a little bit, and then I might pick up some furniture I found on Facebook Marketplace. Found some good desks, some good chairs, stuff like that. We'll see what we get into, but that's what we're doing. I haven't trained since like last Wednesday, just because of work and stuff like that. I got back to training this past week, being sick, almost cutting the finger off. Still kind of looks funky, but you know, we got some skin reconnected. I didn't get a chance to do IBJJF this past weekend. I was super bummed about that. Basically, with this new routine with Frazier, it's very difficult for me to leave him home alone with my wife because she has to pick him up, to put him in the wheelchair. And if he gets tired or is being stubborn, because don't let it think just because he's 13 and back leg is hard to work, that he's not stubborn. If he wants to walk around the park and not come home, or vice versa, that's what he's gonna do. But if he has to go to the bathroom and he doesn't feel like it, then you kind of gotta like grab the wheelchair and walk him over to the mulch. It's a lot. And it being that I chose to get him the wheelchair and I'm choosing to continue to take care of him, it's more difficult and it's my responsibility. It's a little bit of sacrifice. I couldn't really leave him all day Sunday. I don't know if I could have brought him to IBJJF. I know a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments you can, but I can't be at IBJJF. Is my dog shitting in the venue? Is he taken care of? Is he good in the wheelchair? Does he want to get out and lay down? Things like that. Unfortunately, we had to kind of bow out and take that L. One day, we'll get it back. But, oh shit. But life's changing a little bit. Slows me down a little bit. Can't leave him alone. Probably gonna have to bring him to training this week. Like I said, haven't slept yet. I got work at 4 o'clock tomorrow morning. I gotta get some more stuff done at the gym. Let's go get breakfast first. Woo! Gonna go grab breakfast real quick. Wicked Loft Cafe. It's the spot in Whitman for some fire brunch, breakfast, whatever you want. Sandwiches, protein shakes, coffees. It's phenomenal. Just gonna grab breakfast real quick, and then we're gonna head to Target to grab some rug shampoo. We got Frazier with us. Already took him out, went to the bathroom. Head over to the gym, do one last cleaning on the rug in the office and the locker room. And then we'll call Benjamin, see what he's up to, scoop him up. And then we'll take a look at this floor, we'll game plan. We might even go out and pick up all the lumber. We'll see. One thing at a time. But we can't finish the, no parking over here? I'll park across the street. Alright, I'm gonna go run and grab breakfast real quick. BRB. And if you don't know, now you know. That is the spot right there. Let me just show you what they got cooking over here at Wicked Loft. I forget what this burrito is called, but it's a breakfast burrito. It's got avocado, egg, bacon, chipotle, might be all. Avocado, egg, chipotle, bacon. Look at that. The chipotle makes this burrito by far, but it is one of the best breakfast burritos I've grabbed from a local spot in a while. Bacon's crispy, avocado's fresh, which is super hard to find year round. Eggs are great. Tortilla's got a nice crunch to it with the crisp. And like I said, I'm obsessed with the chipotle. I'm about to go in there and ask them to buy a gallon. All right, I'm gonna smash this and run to Target. Check in with y'all in a bit. Vlog.
Union. This is a union operation.
This is a union operation.
This is a union operation.
It's the perfect time of year, somewhere far away from here.
We're here at 8 a.m. to pick up supplies for the day. And of course, I forgot 2x6s. We're back, because fuck me. All right, a lot has gone down in the last couple days. First and foremost, we had to put Frazier down. Fucking sucks, but it was time. Today would be his 13th birthday. We celebrated earlier with him. We got him a cake. It was nice. That sucked. We were there for him till the end, and even after, we stayed for probably another hour with him. But trying to keep my mind busy in the gym, and we got some work done. Obviously, we still got to paint that stuff, but we got a little bit of painting done in the bathroom. That was black. I started priming that. Started priming the lockers, sanding them down. We got the wall up. We got it painted. Well, primed. Got it painted soon. We got a bunch of materials for a bunch of little projects, but unfortunately, we are at a standstill now because the inspectors came back. The wiring inspector had some stuff he needs us to do. He needs us to take out a bunch of old wiring pipes and conduit and wires that don't do anything. He wants an electrician to come down and double check our box. Fire inspector was cool. Everything's good. Fire alarm works, smoke detectors work. Those are all brand new. That's no problem. The building inspector came in and just had some structural questions. Obviously, this is a very old building. This is a historical building. There's some stuff that, I don't know, I'm not an architect. I guess it looks sketchy. I don't think it's sketchy, but it looks maybe not as pristine as like a new building, but you know, everything's safe, obviously, otherwise this building would be condemned. He wants a structure guy to come down here and take a look at it. Means we're gonna have to pull a couple permits, I think, if we need work done. But anything that needs to get done structurally or whatever, one, I can't afford, and two, it's not my responsibility, nor should it be. Will management and the landlord try and pin it on me? Maybe. That's what the inspector said. They might try to. This could become a leasee versus landlord type of deal. If they try to screw me over and say I'm responsible for it, then we'll probably get into a court battle. Giannetti Martial Arts will probably get paused. Who knows? I don't know. But I don't have money to pay your deposit, pay your rent for a building I'm not making money off of yet, fix stuff structurally. I've already paid $500 to get rollers fixed in the garage door after the former tenant broke it. He's awesome though. He paid to get the springs fixed, which is great, but it needed rollers because the door wouldn't open and it would break the thing eventually. I already have been painting. I've already moved my shit in here. I've spent money on this place. I paid my security deposit. It's been tough since the last fight. Got a new car, or a new to me car, shit the bed. Guys fucking MIA, police are involved. Frazier passed, gym's at a standstill until we figure out what's going on with that. Really just sucks in general. But my immediate thought, obviously because of the stress of the gym and being at a standstill and stuff, my immediate thought is I'm gonna go home and lay on the couch and just snug with my dog, and I can't do that. I don't know. It's a tough day for sure. Not how I really wanted to get the week going, but nothing that we can do here. So go home and hang out for a bit. Maybe I'll come back. I got the weights set up, so maybe I'll come back and get a lift. Maybe I'll go to jiu-jitsu tonight. I don't know. Things are hard right now and they suck, but I just want to train full time. That's all I want to do. I just want to train full time. That's it. Just my next step. I want to train full time. I want to fight. I want to fight more consistently. I want to be the best in the world. And it just seems like there's always a fucking roadblock. I don't know. Maybe this week's a wash. We might lose a week. I'm really hoping that we don't have to push back the opening day. We're just over a month out. We'll see. I feel like I might get the short end of the stick, but just take it one day at a time. Today's a wash. This week might be a wash. Who knows? But keep you guys updated. I'm gonna shut down for the day. Maybe come back to work out, like I said. But another day in the life. All right, another day, another dollar, another stalemate, a wash. We're fighting back. Things are still melancholy and gloomy at the house since Frazier's gone. Man, it's just like, I said this to the wife yesterday, 13 years is a long ass time, and then in the blink of an eye, it's not enough. I would do anything for another 5 minutes with that dog, but I can't. We just gotta keep on keeping on. He was a huge part of my teenage years growing up, finishing off high school, a lot of stuff I went through after high school, fighting in and out of friend circles. He was there. It's gonna be a long adjusting period of not having him around, but we're just doing what we can. And obviously, like I said yesterday, inspectors came in, found some things that they were curious about. I don't want to say they didn't like, but just some things they were curious about, some things that need to get done to get up to code. And I'm waiting for property management to get in touch with them and figure out what to do, and then get in touch with me. Hopefully get that stuff done ASAP. I haven't trained in almost 2 weeks. It's driving me nuts. Obviously, with everything going on with Frazier, I haven't had any desire to drive over to Morcelli Jiu-Jitsu. I'm going to try and get back to lifting today, maybe set up one of the stand-up bags and do a little bag work on that. But first things first, we're going to go to Home Depot and get some spray paint, because we are going to spray paint the lockers. I'm going to spray paint the door at the gym. You know, Ben said that we should kind of just put everything to a pause until we figure out what the inspectors want to do and what the structural guys say. But I've already bought the primer, I've already bought some materials. Most of it's already cut to shape and stuff, so whatever, I'll take the L on that. I'm not really losing any money to finish up priming. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Home Depot, I'm gonna get some spray paint for the locker and the door of the gym, and then I'm gonna finish priming the areas that are ready to be primed. Like I said, I'm not gonna start painting, but I'm gonna do that and then probably get a workout in. I just can't sit at the house again all day. The gym was gonna be a perfect distraction to keep my mind busy after all this stuff happened with Frazier, and obviously it's not really looking like that's gonna be the case for another week, so I'm just like, screw it, right back to the gym to do something. I can't sit at the house for nothing else more than my mental health. You know, forget productivity at the gym, I just can't sit at the house. And yesterday, when we decided that everything should go to a pause, and you know, Ben left to go home and I was cleaning up to go home, all I wanted to do was go home and lay down next to my dog. That's it. I was just like, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna take my boots off, he's gonna be on the couch, and I'm gonna lay down next to him and be frustrated and take a nap and just let the world melt away. And that's not what happened. I went home, cats were sitting there waiting for me, and he wasn't. It sucks. Apollo woke us up at 4 o'clock in the morning. We think he might have been looking for Frazier. He was banging on the closet, screaming, walking around the house. It sucks, man. I've had Apollo since he was a kitten, or a little bit older than, I mean, I guess technically still a kitten, but not from right when he was born. He was abandoned. He was abandoned by a kid I used to hang out with. Kind of dumped into my lap, and I was like, yeah, I'll take care of him. You know, he used to wait for me when I came home from work and stuff, so I was like, this cat's staying with me. I'll take care of him. And, you know, he's grown up with Frazier since, so that was his brother. You know, I got plenty of pictures of them just laying together, messing with each other. Now his brother's gone, so it's just Apollo and Luna, and they kind of, they have their spats, because Apollo's like 9 years old now, Luna's just turning 2, so it is what it is. But, I don't know, take it day by day, I guess. Work canceled for tonight, and I canceled work Monday because of everything that happened with Frazier, so no paycheck this week. I think that's another reason I want to just get some stuff done at the gym, because either the gym is or isn't going to happen at this location at this point, honestly. You know, and so I relayed the information from the building inspectors to the property manager, and they said, okay, they're going to get on it, and then they emailed me about paying the May rent. I can't pay rent to a building that I can't work out of. I'm not making money on this building. I don't know if I'm going to be able to ever make money in this building, so I cannot, in good faith, pay that rent knowing that I might lose it. I already lost $3,000 on a deposit. I lost $2,000 buying that stupid Corolla. I lost $3,000 for a deposit on this stupid fucking building. I'm not losing another $3,000 paying rent to then be turn around and told, you know, you can't operate out of this building, or you need 50 G's worth of work in this building, or whatever. Because I have a feeling that the property managers are going to try and push it on me. And even the fire inspector, building inspector, wire inspector all said, this is on them, this isn't on you. They might try to push it on you, but it's not on you, you know. But I'm trying to have a little bit of hope and a little bit of faith that maybe the building inspector comes in and goes, yo, you need $20,000 worth of work. It's quick and easy. It's just a lot of work. And then the building inspector turns around and goes, all right, we'll do it, because we need somebody to rent this out, and nobody's going to be able to rent it out if we don't do it. You know, they've redone a lot of other units in my building. So we'll see. I can put a pause on things and do some little projects in the gym if they're willing to take care of that big stuff. The mats come today between 1 and 5. So we'll see what happens. Just wish me luck. My only Home Depot trip for the day. I'm not going anywhere else.
Holding on